It's your boy Mel from Co-op Kennels. And today, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek at this dog that I'm about to do a breeding with. His name is Nature Boy. He's a Lilac tri. You can see him in this picture here. We tried to breed him with Snow a few times, but I guess he was too young. So now we're just gonna try to breed him with with Goldie. He's had a few, as you can see him here as well. He's had a few litters already, so we know he can produce. So we're ready to go ahead on and do this Lilac tri breeding. This dog right here is off the Dax line. He's a Lilac tri. And he's very, very well mannered. Very, very show quality dog. You know, so that's why we're doing that breeding. You can see him here in this slideshow right here. And this, mind you, this is about a year ago. So he's put on some size since then. He's a Lilac tri. And I want to go ahead on and show you. This guy is off of Rockcomania. He's a Rockcomania grandson. See Rockcomania right here? Rockcomania is a very famous dog. You know, so that's what I want y'all to know. And the thing is, I know people are wondering, you have so many dogs, Mel, why are you doing this breeding? Well, because I gave somebody my word that I would do this breeding. And in this business, people do not keep their word. But that's how you can separate the people that you're going to be doing business with from the people that you're just leaving the dust and cut off. If you give a man your word, you got to at least follow up on it, or you got to try to make it right. So that brings me to another thing. So we got another breeding coming up with another kennel, and another breeding coming up with another kennel. So the next 3 breedings we're doing here are going to be with the outside kennel. Now, I've ran into people that had other dogs. I ran into situations where maybe it could have been better or cheaper or easier thing. But once I give my word, I'm going to do what I'm going to say. And that's why I'm able to have dogs, breed with dogs like this that are legendary. You know, so this is a Rocco's son, but we're going to do a breeding with Rockcomania grandson. So if you get the dog, the name will be in your paperwork. And the funny thing is this dog went to a show. We went to a show with this dog, and this dog won Best in Show, and my dog won Best Female, which is pretty funny. You know, we went to the show and we both walked away with awards. You know, he won Best Dog in Show, I won Best Female. I was not upset about that in any way. You know, I feel like a win for him, my man's is a win for me. But one thing I want to tell y'all is, like, when y'all give y'all word, you know, you gotta live up to it. Don't give your word and then go back on it. Because you never know who you're gonna need in this bully game. And here's a video of me and him. There's my first place award right there. Snow got Best Dog, Best Female Dog. And if you see Rocco right there, Nature Boy right there. Well, yeah, Nature Boy right there. He won Best in Show. And that's one of the judges. Now, out of all the dogs that showed up, we won. You know, that's me setting up at the show, putting in the work. And like I said, if you want to do a stud with this dog, just let me know. I can get you a stud going. We're only charging $1,000. So if you're looking for a nice lilac try to breed with, come on down. And we breeding Goldie. She's a big dog now. About 70 pounds. And I'll show you where Goldie comes from. Because I'm not afraid to help my peoples out. This is where Goldie's comes from. This is actually Goldie's sisters and brothers from a different litter. You know, so Goldie, that's another brother or sister from Goldie. And this right here is the founder of GR80 Kennel. And, you know, he has a Merle. If you're trying to do a breeding with a Merle, let me know. If you need semen shipped out from either this Lilac Tri or from a Merle, this Merle we have over here at GR80 Kenny, just let me know. I'll hook you up. So let me give you a nice picture of. This is one of the dogs. This is Goldie's sister right here. You know, this is another Merle, Goldie's little sister. That's Goldie's mother right there. That's Goldie's mom right there. You know, and we can get to some of these Merles on here. Let's see. Here go a Merle. You know, so here go another Merle. These dogs are highly intelligent. You know, these dogs are colorful. And they're not like your average bully. These dogs, they have a little bit of attitude, you know, like they can hang, they can run, they can do things that your average bully can't do. And they're, you know, they're pleasantly mannered. But this is where Goldie comes from. So we don't know if we're going to produce any Merles. Last time we thought we were, then we didn't. But we did actually produce some very large. This is a picture of Goldie's dad right here and Goldie's mom in the back, I believe. And you can see this guy's big. They say he's 120. I haven't seen him since he was like about 1, so I'm not sure. But as you can see, you know, I have paperwork that can back up all my stuff. And look at that, it's a platinum tri right there. That's Goldie's sister. I have paperwork to prove what I have. You know, we got these Merles. And I also have pictures and videos that prove what we have. This Goldie brother from the same litter as Goldie. That's Goldie right there as a puppy. And that's Goldie right there as a puppy. And that's LeBron. And there was a lot of Merles in that litter. You know. And these are the paperworks that we have, the registry that we're with, American Bully Association. And, you know, me and this guy got something planned as well. So if you were looking for a Merle, just save your money up. We got payment plans, all types of ways to help you acquire a nice colored dog. And look, this is Goldie right here. And that's why they called her Goldie, because she had the goldish tint. And as you can see in that litter Goldie came out of, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Merles in that picture. And they're eating mackerel and dog food. So ain't no cheap stuff going on around here. These are Goldie's sisters from the same litter. That's Goldie right there. You know, like I said, if you want, and look, there go Goldie as a puppy. You see the coloration. So I'm thinking she has a Merle because I see the coloring in her top pattern. And that's the dad right there. He's a big boy. He's a Gatorhead bloodline. But one thing you got to understand is we have papers to all our stuff. And this is the dog that we are doing the breeding with. So as you can see, he's been making natural ties. You know, he's big and bold. And that's another thing, you know, this is Nature Boy, man, you know. And that's me, my son, and my friend Kev and my son. And it's funny that we had that award right there. Because here's the award right there. First annual Best Female in Show. That went to Snow. And we got the proof. But this breeding is going to be off Goldies. And like I said, I gave my word. And you know, I have a try right now. I have a try right now. But, like I said before, once you give your word, you need to try to, you know, try to stand on your word, man. Don't tell somebody you're going to do something and then you don't do it. That's my try right there. He's a nice boy, but he's an XL. This guy right here that we're breeding with is a pocket. So the best thing about this is, if you get a try from me, you can then go out and purchase another try. I mean, you can go out and then come back for the stud. You understand? And these dogs will be very girthy. It's a lot of bullies out there that don't have no bully in them. This is the try I have. But I'm going to do the breeding with my man. That brings me to another point. Right now, it's kind of hard to sell dogs. You know, if you don't really have a big name for yourself, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. So if you can have help from another kennel, that's twice the help. Now, if you have a large camp and a large group, that's great. If you got a large backing, that's wonderful. But if you have people that can help you, that's even better. You know, I have a lot of people in my circle, a lot of people that I'm around, they're just so pressed on breeding a dog. I got to breed my 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 dog. And that's all they're concerned about. And the thing about it is, okay, I get it. You press to breed your dog. But I guess once you become a real breeder, you don't want to be pressed to breed your dog. You become pressed to just make sure these dogs have a healthy home. You press to create the most qualified dog that you can create. You know, you become pressed to just be the best, to just do excellence. And the top kennels out here go to each other and do breedings because it helps them get more exposure both ways. Someone may look at your picture and be like, man, I don't like you. I don't like your dogs. I don't like the way you dress. And someone may look at the next person and go, man, I love that guy. So the more exposure you have, the better. It's a dog we got out of California. So if you need a stud and you're out of California, this DDK9 blood, holla at me. We got studs here in Maryland, you know, but you're going to have to pay. Ain't going to be no free studs out here. You got to pay. This is a Debo's son. And one thing, man, that's me right there. You know, that's Megatron. And this is a very famous dog. I don't know his name, but I think he's like one of the largest tries. Well, he was something a couple years ago. But like, yeah, you can see the quality of dogs and the people that I'm affiliated with. These are the bloodlines that we have here, you know? Not no bull crap. This ain't no dog and person say, oh, this is what the bloodline is, but they have no pictures to prove it. Or they got pictures, but they don't have no paperwork. They don't have no videos. We got the pictures, we got the papers, we got the everything. You know, and when you spend your money on something, like I said, here's a nice try. This dog right here is a gully side kennel dog. But just because I got to try now, then I'm cut my man out and not do the breeding with him that I said we was going to do. And then now it's just me trying to sell all these tries. But when I do the breeding with my man, you know, maybe he'll be more inclined to help because these are his pups too. And to get me a little bit more exposure. Plus, a lot of these dogs are XLs. And when you look back in their pedigrees, you know, you got to go back 10, 15 generations just to find a bully. And what I mean by bully is I mean the original dogs that started the American Bully line. The Gotti dogs, Razor's Edge dogs, the Gray Line dogs. A lot of you don't know what that is. You know, I could go through it and that'll be a whole nother video. Maybe we'll do that another day. But you got Throwing Knuckles. Razor's Edge Throwing Knuckles was an original dog. You got Juan, the notorious Juan Gotti. He was an original American Bully. Another well-known American Bully was Remy. And it's maybe 5 or 6 more. You know, you got Dax, even though it's a controversy with that, but we got that in our blood. You know, American Bully was made to look a certain way and be a certain dog. So truthfully, if you don't have Razor's Edge, Gray Line, or Gotti Line in your pedigree, you know, you really don't have an American Bully. You might have a modern day bully. And modern day bullies are very questionable. You know, you don't know what's in them. You can't trace their lineage back to basically all the way back to the Pit Bull line, to the Amstaff line. You know, I traced this dog right here all the way back to GAF, AKC, which is American Kennel Club, which is the top kennel in the world. I traced this dog all the way back to American Kennel Club. to a Gaff dog. And Gaff was, I believe, the beginning of the Razor's Edge or something. It's a big history. I can't really explain it too well, but if you don't even have a clue of what I'm talking about, that's probably because you don't know anything about American bullies, which is a whole nother subject, which makes, you know, bringing me off subject. But like I said, we're doing this tri breeding with a Rockcomania grandson. He's a Lilac tri. If you get a dog off of this guy, you can always come back and get a stud off this and have your own tries, you know, and to produce your own tries. You don't have to go out and get two, 3, 4 dogs. I try to tell people, just get females. Get the female, I'll do the breeding with you. If you got a dog that can't take, don't worry. I got 3 dogs over here that can breed naturally. And it ain't gonna take them longer than 2, 3 minutes to get up in there. They don't need no supplements. They don't need no water breaks. You ain't gotta help them. They can do it on their own. But like I said, everybody wants to do their own thing, which is cool. But just remember, when you do your own thing, you're on your own. When you give your word, you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it. If you tell somebody you're going to do a stud, do the stud. You know what I'm saying? If you tell somebody, man, I'm going to give you a pup back deal off this stud, get a man a pup back off the stud. You know? Don't say you're going to do something and then don't do it. Be loyal. Young, this is my young people and my old people. Work. If you can't afford something, work for it. Save your money. If you can't afford something, tell a person, listen, man, I'm working right now. How about I give you my check right now? Here's $350. You know, can I put down on that dog? I don't know how long it's going to take me, but just take this money, hold this money for me. And when I get the rest of the money, I'll get the bully. You never know. The guy might take your $350 and say, here, take this dog and pay me when you can pay me. Just because he knows you're genuine. We breeders, we do this for the love of it. This is not a money-making scheme. For all you don't know, it probably cost me $200 a week to keep these bullies. You know, that's like $10,000 a year. Eventually, you know, I should make up to what I'm spending. Or if I don't, I know one day I will. But this is not a money-making scheme. This is a lifestyle. Dogs cost money. They got to eat. You know, we still got some puppies available, American Bully puppies available. So just let me know if you're looking for something. But like I said, this brings me back to the breeding. I showed y'all everything that I had planned. We got a couple more breedings planned. All of them are outside breedings. And I'm not going to switch up on the people. I'm not going to disappear on the people. I'm going to breed with them because I told them I was going to breed with them. Now, luckily for me, it ain't going to cost me nothing. But For you, it'll probably cost you because people, nobody's just going to trust you unless you prove yourself trustworthy. And then the thing about it is, let's say, for instance, I don't breed with these people. And then I breed with somebody else. And then I try to like come back for a breeding. Well, the price just went up. The dogs we have and the dogs that I have could cost you $3,500 to breed with. I mean, it could cost you $3,500. Y'all gonna go out here and try to breed your dog. Look, I produced this chocolate monster right here. That's the grandfather. That's the grandfather right there. That's another puppy. But you see the quality. Damn close to the grandfather, huh? We're gonna see if he gets to 100 pounds. But like I said, live by your word. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Show love to your friends. Don't always try to do